Hi, my name is Eddie Sparks from Hermosa Beach Marketing, and today we're going to show you um, how our SEO packages work and the success that you're going to have. Um, and today we're going to use Oil Can Man. According to Oil Can Man, you can see here this is 19 months of work, and we're going to go ahead and start with the beginning. This is a budget of $1,500, and I turned it into $5.5 million over the course of 19 months. So um, the first month here, 12, 14, 16 was the first month I got started. I rebuilt the entire site up to 2016 standards at that point, and then I moved on into 2017. You can see here, this is January 2017, and today is 7/11 2018. It's 11:33. I should have gone and got myself a free Slurpee. And I started with Boca, it looks like, and I went to Lake Worth. Um, and I made some South Florida pages, which we'll go ahead and check out right now. So after 19 months, become number 2, Fleet Maintenance, South Florida. There's actually a company called Fleet Maintenance of South Florida. And let's take a look at the images. So they took 2 images away from us from the beginning. Let's see how they did. Number 1, number 2. A lot of these pages were given to me, so I didn't actually write them myself. And then once we got started, it all started to come together. But back in the day, there was no power to this website. This website was really small. It was only about 10, 15 pages. Um, and once it started to build out, let's see what happened. Marketing is about making sales material. There's no such thing as search engine optimization. They do. Some people do say I'm pretty good at SEO. Number 1, number 2 in Lake Worth. Not even close to Lake Worth. All the images. You can see here it's bounced around. Let's check out some of the lower ones. See what happened here. Number 4 now. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything I made personally. Nothing was ever outsourced. Nothing was ever touched by anyone else. It was all made by me. I have all the Photoshop files to prove it. Huge, huge files. I like to do the images because specifically they're like 24-hour free billboards. And I don't want to ever leave anyone the ability to make any money, which is how I operate. You can see here we started AdWords also, $158, 24 phone calls. The maps, 78 calls. And then the marketing started to happen and things just started getting better and better and better and better. I like to use Near Me too. If you don't use Near Me, you should probably do that. And I didn't start with number 4 here. I didn't start with the most important area. Like I didn't start with Fort Lauderdale, even though that's where they were. I started quite a bit of distance away because I never like to start with the actual keyword. I wait till it gets to be about 40, 50 pages and then I hammer it down. I took the map here in Boynton, even though we're not even close to Boynton Beach or Boca Raton, not even close to Boca, but I still took the map. That was done over a year ago. Still holding. All right, so then you can see here I started coming into Fort Lauderdale, which is where they're actually located. Let's take a look. Boom. Boom. And then I just started, once I hit about 40 pages, let's just started nailing it down. You couldn't take anything away from me. If the government come in here and say, hey, this is what we do, can't beat the government. But you certainly can't push them out of the images. Took the map, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Lost number 5. So anybody who tells you, hey, I'll run this report for you, and then after I run the report, then I'll tell you some stuff and we can get started. That's a bunch of bullcrap. I've never used analytics before. I refuse to do it now, and I don't I don't believe it actually works or helps in any way, shape, or form. I don't believe there's such a thing as search engine optimization, as I said. If Google decided today that they didn't want to have Oil Can Man in the search engine, then they would simply just take it out. And you see how this is 94 pages? So when I deliver work, it's like work. It shows everything that we've done, everything that I posted, every review that I responded to, everything that I created, everything. Full service. So then I thought, well, let's start making money in the port, you know? Like the port has a lot of vehicles. They come up number 1 and number 2. It's got our number in there. I'm like, hey, there's a lot of semi trucks in the port, you know? Let's see what's going on. Boom. Start taking all the money from the ports because that made sense to me. Here I had some other sites involved and I was like, hey, we get 50 calls, 92, 93. We started showing image ads. This is 1 year ago. Let's get into DOT inspections. Oh, DOT inspections in Miami, number 4. Miami's far and this is very competitive. Did I sit there and yell and scream about it? No, I didn't. Look at DOTinspections.com trying to take over. Over a course of a year, I moved up from number 4 to number 1. Did I ever go back and do one thing from DOT Inspections Miami? No. I never touched it again because it's a piece of sales material. It's supposed to sit there and close over and over and over again. It's never supposed to do anything but close. Without sales material, your business will have no sales. Marketing is about making sales material. You can see people in Miami itself trying to push me out semi truck repair. Come in a little bit lower. No biggie. We'll let people make money. Hialeah is very far away. Still number one. Take over all the images, no problem. We'll get into 12 months exactly. 41, 51 directions. I think something happened to the actual I think the method of payment disappeared at one point. Kendall is very far away. And the AdWords ads didn't show that month, if I remember correctly. It was number one in Homestead. All the photos. Hurricane. That's what happened. Could have been. Weston's not too far from here. There's no way to close somebody in Weston with sales material from Hialeah, 30 miles apart. Oh, I started taking over the port. Mobile diesel. This claims it's 1 through 9. Let's check it out. I even made the map. Look how far we are from where we're supposed to be. Very far away. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. It's good enough. I do like the first 40. I like all the pages. But you can't do that with one site. It's not that easy to do with one site. It's better to build multiple sites with the same strategy and just take everything from everyone and not allow anyone to make money. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I never want anyone on your website. I just want people to call you, which is the opposite of search engine optimization. $84 calls, 124, 133, 134. 1 month. Check out Coral Springs. Number 3 in Coral Springs. Look how far we are from Coral Springs. Number 1, number 2, number 3, 5, 6, 7. It's about using what you have. There's nothing proprietary about marketing. It's just having the actual balls to make marketing material over and over and over and over again. Here he come in. He wanted he wanted road equipment. Hey, let me get some road equipment. Number 1, number 2. Let me get some road equipment. Dump trucks. See what that looks like. Nothing. Now, we'll keep expanding. Now, the site is really strong now. This is quite some time ago. See his Traco? Now we get into more equipment. He wants equipment. Number 1. Number 2. Those are macro keywords. If I did the full keyword, come up number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Can't get away from me anymore. It is my baby. I mean, I made everything myself. I wrote every single word on every single page for every single reason. And people in other cities and countries. If you typed in backhoe repair in the middle of India or in the middle of Russia, you would still see something that says oil can man, which is the best part about it. Look at this, DOT inspections Jupiter. You know how far we are from Jupiter? Very far. Number 1. Number 2. Boom. Video hits it. Number 3. Number 5. Jupiter is far. Fort Lauderdale. It's all the photos. Just ruthlessly take it from the competition. Don't play, just take. There's no reason for anybody to be making any money but you. Now, I run into this other city called Davie. Now, Davie is a hub, so they have a lot more competition. Uh, let's take a look. How about this one? Number 3 and number 4. Never use Yellow Pages. It's just a big ripoff. Don't ever do it. It'll just destroy your business. They start other websites with different phone numbers and stuff. You should always use your phone number. Don't ever play about your phone numbers. Your phone number is part of your business. That's why I always use your phone number. Oil Can Man. I took over DOT inspections. The reason why I went into DOT inspections is because that's the source. So when you're looking at how people need work, they need a DOT inspection, and then they need to get brung up to code. You know what I'm saying? So I'm running out of cities now. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, how do I do this? So I went right into airports. So it's like, well, there's an airport. Airport's got lots of trucks in there. The airport's got tons of trucks. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. See how you can't get away from Oil Can Man? It's tough. And in this case, it's city. What do you want? Is this what you want? Free billboards? It's not free. You still have to pay for labor. But it took quite some time to get to the point where you didn't see the word Oil Can Man. So here I go. Now I'm doing the airports. It's Palm Beach International. It's a big airport. Boom. Number 1, number 2. Grab me some airplane photos. 84 page. Oh, then I came into Fort Lauderdale Airport. Okay. Well, let's see what that looks like. Nasty. Ruthless. Did anybody in the company ask me what to do, what they were doing, why it was going on? Did anybody ever talk to me? Nobody ever said a word. I just do my job. I deliver everything, and you appreciate me, and you send me money, and you send me cars, and you send me computers. So I went into Miami. All right. Boom. International. When you put it in the airport, they're going to take some of your photos. Let's try semi-truck repair because that's what's the most important. This was only a couple months ago. So when people say, hey, you can't do SEO, 3 months, no, 2 months, This is May. This is last month. You can't do SEO in 1 month. Bull crap. That's what I did less than 8 weeks ago. Now, Google went through some sort of SSL requirement. So I did the SSL requirement. This wasn't the right number. Okay, so this is work that I did uh, not too long ago, maybe about 5 days ago. So these are the pages that I made 5 days ago, and this is the pages that I made 4 weeks ago. So let's look at 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam, banged it out. 4 weeks, pictures haven't caught up yet. Let's try this one. 1, 2, 3, all the way down. 4 weeks, pictures. How about Opalaka? This is how you make money, people. So let's see 5 days. Let's see 5 days. What's the TMB airport? Miami executive. Okay. This is 5 days. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's check out the pictures. 5-day results. This is OPF, Opalaka. Five-day results. Boom. Tearing it up. There's nobody better. Do I get any love for it? Nah. People don't understand how complicated it really is. Does it work in all industries? No. It only works in services, number one. Do I prefer semi-truck repair? Yes, I do. Do I prefer automotive? Yeah. Because I don't want to sit there and stare at other stuff I don't care about. I don't like to do anything that has anything to do with children because it's kind of creepy after a while. And I don't like to do anything that has to do with churches, religious establishments, or anything that has to do with any sort of movement. I don't like that. I will do politicians, and we're working towards perfection. So, my name is Eddie Sparks from Hermosa Beach Marketing. I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial. Um, let's take a look at Photoshop. You can see how much stuff I've photoshopped. Humongous Photoshop file over years. And that's only slide number 1. I got 2 other ones. What happens is that they get too big and then you can't open them, even on this computer, which is one of the fastest computers in the world. So yeah, that's how it works. And you can sign up with us. That 1,500 goes up to 5,000 a month. Once you start making money, it goes up to 9,500 a month is my maximum. I don't bill anybody over 10,000 normally per location. And yeah, you can hire us at any time. My name is Eddie Sparks. Um, I showed you a little bit about making sales material. People like to say that search engine optimization, but I call it marketing. Marketing is about making sales material. Making sales material is about closing deals and closing people. And I never want anyone on your website. I just want people to call you. Never trust the future of your business. Someone's never owned or operated a business before. And my name is Eddie Sparks from Hermosa Beach Marketing. And give me a call.